Someone is reading your messages secretly. They're planning something painful if you don't stop them. Archangel Michael says, they've been doing it when you're not looking, reading through your messages, scanning your words, picking apart every emotion you've sent to someone you trust. This is not just curiosity, it's premeditated, it's invasive, and their next move will not be innocent. They have crossed a line you never thought anyone close to you would dare cross. They are smiling to your face, but behind it is a lurking intention you wouldn't expect from someone who knows so much about you. What they're doing isn't just betrayal, it's preparation for an emotional strike that could leave you speechless. This person knows what makes you vulnerable, and now they've gathered enough to use it. They are not only reading your messages, they are forwarding, screenshotting, and even saving the most personal ones. And you haven't realized it because they act like they care, like they're harmless. But Archangel Michael says, the illusion is about to break. What they are planning is going to hit you when you're least prepared, unless you stop them first. Type Amen to get blessing 333. They were never given permission to see that side of you. Yet they acted as if your privacy was optional, as if what was sacred to you could be used against you. They're jealous of your words, threatened by your connections, and angry about a decision you made. You might have trusted them once, but now they're turning your private thoughts into silent weapons. They know what you fear, they know what you hope for, and they're trying to twist both into reasons for your downfall. You need to pay attention because the betrayal has already started. Their plan is not just in motion, it's accelerating. They've been feeding your words to someone else. Every message, every voice note, every vulnerable moment you thought was safe, it's being used in conversations you haven't heard. And the worst part is, the people they're talking to know your name, but not your truth. Type Amen to get blessing 848. They are pretending to be supportive in front of you while collecting evidence behind your back. The person they are turning to is someone from your past who still carries resentment. Together, they are forming a quiet storm, one that will hit you where you feel most safe, your heart. This isn't a random mistake, this is an act of quiet cruelty. They want to tear down the relationships you've been building, using your own words as bricks thrown against you. Archangel Michael says, your spirit deserves better than this, and heaven is ready to reveal this person's mask. There's a message you sent not long ago, one that came from your deepest truth. That's the one they've twisted. They're planning to show it to someone it was never meant for, someone who could misinterpret it. Type Amen to get blessing 592. You're walking through your days unaware that someone is reading your soul like an open book. They have no right to your sacred voice, yet they have claimed it. They've created a folder, a secret collection of your most fragile thoughts. They did this because they feel powerless in their own life. So instead of healing themselves, they try to hurt you to feel stronger. But Archangel Michael says, they're about to face divine justice if they don't stop immediately. Soon, your phone will behave strangely. A message may not be where you last saw it. A friend might mention something they shouldn't know. Type Amen to get blessing 1092. That's your sign. That's your confirmation that someone has been inside your world without your blessing. They're not just reading, they're decoding, screenshotting, and sending it to the wrong people. They believe you'll never find out. They think they're smart enough to erase the tracks. But heaven sees every hidden tab, every lie, every forwarded truth they've repackaged as gossip. Archangel Michael says, expose them before they expose you. Because their plan is cruel, they want someone close to walk away from you, all based on twisted pieces of your story. They want you to feel isolated. They want you to feel betrayed. But heaven says, The fire they started will not consume you, it will expose their shadows instead. Type Amen to get blessing 2277. They've waited for the perfect moment. A celebration, a reunion, a happy day that they will try to poison with the wrong words at the wrong time. They want to embarrass you, crush your peace, and watch you fall. But you were not created to break. You are being warned now because this time, you will be ready. The same way they used your messages will be the same way their lies unravel. Archangel Michael says, there is a specific device, a phone, a tablet, a laptop, that holds the stolen truth. It will either be deleted by you, or it will become evidence when heaven brings this case forward. You are not paranoid. You are not overreacting. This is real, and it is happening right now behind your back. Type Amen to get blessing 4044. The person doing this is someone who once called you family. And now they've become the spy in your sacred temple. They thought you'd never suspect them because you've been kind. They laughed at your loyalty. They played with your trust like it was nothing. But heaven doesn't sit silently while the innocent are stalked in the dark. Archangel Michael says, you have every right to confront this energy. You were born with light, not to be a target of secret watchers. They copied your texts. They've read things that were never meant for their eyes. And now they sit in secret meetings talking about you like you're a headline. Type Amen to get blessing 5771. But you are not alone. An angel has been guarding your name. A divine messenger intercepted one of their messages last night. It was meant to cause pain, but it failed. They are frustrated. They wanted a reaction from someone. But heaven blocked the emotional damage they tried to plant in your life. You've been feeling strange energy lately, like someone's thinking about you with heavy intention. That's because they are. They are obsessing over your responses, studying your typing patterns, even checking if you've seen a message. Archangel Michael says, soon, someone will confess a strange thing they overheard, words you never told them. That's how you'll know the spy has been caught in their own trap. Type Amen to get blessing 3098. Tonight, before you sleep, lock every energy portal around you. Speak protection over your device. And if your spirit tells you to delete a conversation or remove someone's access, do it without guilt. Because this is your digital sanctuary. Your emotions, your healing, your thoughts, they are not for sale. They are not for stalking. The pain they plan is not going to succeed. Heaven is rearranging the consequences. The moment they press send, their world will start falling apart. Archangel Michael says, they used your messages to hurt you, but God will use this moment to protect you. This invasion ends now. Type Amen to get blessing 6910. They've already started losing control. You may notice their responses turning cold or inconsistent. That's because guilt is creeping into their bones. They know you're sensing something. You will soon see a familiar face show nervous energy when you mention certain topics. Their eyes will shift. Their fingers will twitch. That's the body language of someone who's been caught by their own conscience. You don't have to shout. You don't have to chase. Your silence will become the loudest judgment. Your healing will become their greatest regret. And the very messages they use to trap you will become the chains that hold them back. Type Amen to get blessing 7402. They are afraid now. Afraid that you are waking up. Afraid that you're not as blind as they hoped. And they should be. Because you are divinely watched. Because what they've stolen will be returned in spiritual form, stronger, wiser, brighter. Archangel Michael says, it's time to clean your inbox, not just digitally, but emotionally. Block the spirits that entered through false friends. Take control of your sacred space again. Because soon, someone will try to apologize, but it will be too late. They chose betrayal, and you chose elevation. Type Amen to get blessing 8880. This is not the end, it's your awakening. You're not just protecting messages, you're protecting your soul's voice. And that voice is too valuable to be misused. Walk forward with courage. Let heaven deal with those who tried to harm you silently. Because what they planned for your destruction has now been intercepted by divine order. You are free. You are guarded. And you are no longer being read without your consent. Archangel Michael says, the spiritual court has ruled. You win, without even saying a word. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. They thought they were clever, hiding in plain sight behind your trust. Every time you laughed with them, they were secretly filing away your moments. They saw your tears in a message and felt nothing but satisfaction. They didn't want your healing. They didn't want your joy. They wanted control. Archangel Michael says, the most painful betrayal is the one that comes dressed as love. But this betrayal will not break you, it will reveal you. What they meant for shame will unlock your wisdom. What they thought would humiliate you will catapult you into strength. Their screenshots will become shattered lies when the truth stands tall. Type Amen to get blessing 9274. You are not powerless. Your spirit is wrapped in fire, divine fire that purifies deception. Even now, someone else who saw the messages is feeling uncomfortable. Because they've begun to realize this person manipulated your words. They changed the meaning, altered the context, and painted a false image of you. But heaven has stirred their heart to confess. Prepare yourself. A confession is coming from someone you didn't expect. Someone who saw the messages and now regrets being part of the silent circle. Archangel Michael says, the false witness will fall. The liar will be named. And your name will be cleared in a way more powerful than revenge. Type Amen to get blessing 3192. Right now, there's a nervous hand hovering over a delete button. They're trying to erase the trail, but heaven already saw the trail before they made it. It is written in the records of light. Your healing was never meant to be public. Your process was sacred. And yet they turned it into entertainment for their own insecurity. But what they didn't realize is that every person they told will now start questioning their character. Because people are starting to see the cracks. The timing. The obsession. The energy shift. Soon, they will be the ones answering questions. Not about you, but about their own motives. They've made themselves the villain in a story where you were simply trying to grow. Type Amen to get blessing 4427. There's a shift happening even now. You may feel lighter. Like the grip of their energy is slowly being removed from your space. That's not your imagination. That's divine protection clearing out what doesn't belong. Your soul knew something was wrong before your eyes saw it. Archangel Michael says, you don't need to fight the way they fight. Your silence and clarity are louder than their drama and deceit. There will come a moment, soon, when this person will slip. They will accidentally mention something they were never supposed to know. And in that moment, their mask will fall completely. Type Amen to get blessing 6390. They may laugh it off. They may try to gaslight you, pretending you're overthinking. But your spirit knows truth when it stands in the room. Do not shrink. Do not second guess. Do not delay. Archangel Michael says, "You've been chosen for clarity, and now it is arriving. Let it light the darkest corners of your life." Soon, someone will come forward to apologize on their behalf. But it won't change the fact that you now see everything clearly. You are no longer blind to the betrayal. Type Amen to get blessing 5518. Their plan wasn't just to embarrass you, it was to isolate you. To remove people from your side. To make you feel unloved. But it failed. Because you are more protected than they realize. Every word they spread came back to them, with double the heat. Archangel Michael says, "The divine realm has placed a spiritual boundary around your voice. No more theft. No more secret readings. No more misused memories.